Okay. It is crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. Back at it again, guys. Your favorite crypto vlog. Go ahead, give me a like on the way in. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and subscribe. Get this alpha. Get these gems. Get these gains. And today, I got a little video, a little TitanX video for you guys. A little Titan update. You guys need it. Everybody's down and out, crying about the price dumping, crying about this, crying about that, not understanding that this is a long-term play. It's a long-term game, guys. Anyway, before I get into that, let's get into the wider market. We got BTC back at 40K, teetering between 40K and 39,900. And you know, in my last couple videos, I've been telling you guys we're about to basically go down into the 30s because we've basically been hitting that $40,000 level too much, and the more you hit it, you're basically going to break through. What happened? We broke through. And I told you once we get into the 30s, I said that we're basically going to have support at 37, which we did. I said if it doesn't hold, if 37 doesn't hold, then we're going to see a dump to probably 33K at the lowest. That's like the doomsday scenario, 33K, and then we go up from there and continue the bull market. So right now, what have we seen? We got the dump into the 30s. Last night we went down to 37,300 ish, around that area, and we jumped up from there. So what does that mean? That actually means that we are. That actually means that we could pretty much go up from there. I mean, we could, if this area holds support, we could pretty much go up from there and continue the bull run. We'll have to wait and see. We might go back down and touch that 37. Hopefully, we keep that as a support. If we don't keep it as support, then it's pretty much going to be a thing where, like I said, we go down to 34, 33-ish. And I gave you the reason for that yesterday. Remember, we went up to 49K on the ETF news, and basically a 30% dump from there would be around 34,000. And of course, we get about 5 to 7 30% dumps throughout every bull cycle, right? So yeah, red days, guys, red days, man. People see them as negatives when they're really just blessings, man. Red days are blessings, guys. Like, as soon as you get to understand that, as soon as you understand the red days are blessings, okay, then you understand how to make money in a bull market, guys. That's just facts. That's facts. Like, the prices that you see now, think of it as everything's on sale. All the alts are down. Every alt that you wanted before are down. Like, it's like walking into your favorite store to see that everything's 25% off. Everything's 50% off. Would you not buy it? Of course you're gonna buy it. I would have bought it for a regular price, right? Now everything's 50% off. Of course I'm gonna buy it, right? That's the way you have to think about red days in a bull market. But the problem is everybody has all this trauma and all these bad feelings because of the bear market. But you gotta drop the dead weight, guys. You gotta drop that trauma, right? The bear market trauma. You gotta drop it. And understand that red days are good in a bull market. Those are your buying opportunities, guys. Those are your buying opportunities. Anyway, let's get into TitanX, man. Let's get into TitanX, all right? TitanX, man. Everybody's down. Everybody's crying. Why haven't I got my 1000X yet? And even Jake said this in his tweet. He was like, people were saying TitanX is a long-term protocol designed to be built on, deflate, and go from hyperinflation to hyper-deflationary to give everyone a fair shot at getting a large percentage of the supply. And then those same people, after 88 days, which is less than 3 months, are saying, what the F? So much inflation. This is over. This project is over. Why not 1000X yet? That's pretty much what I'm seeing in the comments. I'm seeing on Twitter. I'm seeing, like, you know what I'm saying? People are so short-sighted. Like, less than 3 months, they're already like mad they don't have 100X, 1000X, 10,000X. Like, guys, we're pre-halving. We're literally pre-halving, and people are already fudding their own bags, saying the project is dead. I had a guy in my last video say the project is dead. Like, it's dead? Really? Pre-halving? How is the project dead pre-halving? Like, that's kind of crazy. But yeah. So one major concern people had was people were saying like the major FUD that was going around was Jake put all that TitanX into DragonX and diluting the miners, TitanX miners, and all that kind of stuff. But Jake actually, he put out a tweet thread, all right, and he basically said this, okay, because there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to DragonX, okay. He said there's a big misconception when it comes to DragonX. It's actually very, very bullish for the price of TitanX, and here's why, okay. He said 44.5% of the ETH from rewards buys TitanX off of the market and stakes it, max compounding the system. The other 45%, 44.5%, is where people get it wrong. Okay. It doesn't just buy DragonX and burn it. This is what people think. It just, the other 45% just buys DragonX and burns it, right? That's actually incorrect. It buys TitanX first off of the market, then swaps it for DragonX via the TitanX DragonX pool, and then it burns the DragonX that it bought, right? So what does that mean? Which means it's actually 90% of the ETH rewards from the stakes going towards buying TitanX straight off the market, not just the 45%, not just that 44.5%, right? So people have a misconception about how DragonX actually works, okay? Which is making them think that this product is not bullish for TitanX. With Jake is saying, no, this is actually very bullish for TitanX. Let me continue, right? So he's saying that 90% of those ETH rewards goes to staking, from the stakes goes to buying TitanX. It also doesn't create more miners with the ETH, which would cause future inflation. Okay, it just removes supply off of the market with no future inflation creation. All right, massive net benefit to the system. Build on hashtag build on TitanX. Guys, every project that gets built on TitanX, you got to understand, every project that gets built on TitanX is gonna help the price of TitanX. That's the way it works. Okay, so the fact that he's actually supporting DragonX is a good sign. He's not doing it just for the heck of it. He's doing it because this thing is gonna actually, burn up future TitanX. Okay, it's gonna help out the project. It's gonna help out with price appreciation, guys. You have to understand that. And the more projects we have come out on TitanX, the better. The more people, it gets promoted, the better. The more eyes we have on a project, the better. On any TitanX project, the better. Because in the end, it's all going to burn TitanX and eliminate the supply of TitanX. You have to understand, TitanX is a hyperinflationary coin in the beginning. So we need projects to eliminate that inflation that keeps coming on the market. All right. That's why we have features like the buy and burn. That's why we have different TitanX projects coming out. Like, this is a good thing, right? So a lot of FUD on the market, guys, and it's unsolicited FUD, in my opinion, guys. We're too early in the market, man. We got people saying the project is dead. We got people giving up on, people are so fickle when it comes to cryptos. I see people get into a coin and then after a week or so, or a month or 2 months, they're just out of the coin. Nah, it's not moving up. I'm out. Guys, you're fickle, man. You have to understand where we're at in the bull market right now. We are stage 1. We are pre-halving. Don't you understand that? Literally, we have about 2 more years or so, left of the bull market. Literally, you don't understand how this works, guys. The halving is the start of the bull market. That's what it is. Historically speaking, the halving is the start of the bull market. You got to understand my thesis on the channel, guys. I don't believe in this time is going to be different. It's important that you know this. If you're going to be following my channel, subscribe. You have to know my thesis. I'm sure you follow different, channels, and everybody has their own thesis on the market. But I don't believe in this time is going to be different. I don't believe in there's going to be a super cycle. We're never going to see another bear market ever again because of the ETF. I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe the opposite end as well. When people say, oh, this time is going to be different, where we're going to have a 3-month bull market and it's just going to end right in the middle and nobody's expecting it. I don't believe in that either. Sorry. I go off of history. I make my decisions based off of the history, and based off of the history, every cycle, the bull market begins with the halving, guys. So we're right there at the beginning. You don't even know we're in the preseason. This is the preseason. We're not even in the regular season yet, guys. We're here in the preseason. Okay, so any gains you make right now, you got to understand that like it's like way early, like way early. So you got people psyching themselves out like in the preseason before any like I don't even know what to say, guys. Like I don't even know what to say. It's like sometimes I think the guys, people who are saying that, maybe they're new to the market, maybe they're new to crypto, they don't really know about the different stages in. But if you're new to crypto, let me just tell you right now, guys, we are in the preseason. Any gains that you've made so far, these are just uh, your reward for being early. That's all it is, right? The gains haven't even come yet. Like you haven't even seen the gains yet. Like your portfolio is about to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe even hundreds of X's from here. All right. That's a reality, guys. Don't psych yourself out in the beginning before the game even starts. The game starts with the halving. Halving is in April, right? Well, I told some of you guys in my last video, I said that we have 3 months until hyper. What I actually meant was we have maximum 3 months. It could come out next month, come out in February. It could come out in in March, right? But maximum 3 months, in my opinion, based off of his tweet when he said what did he say? He said he put out that chart that was only a 3 month chart, and he said, Titan. When do you think TitanX is going to come out based off the chart? So it makes sense to me that maximum 3 months, within 3 months. You know what I mean? So it could be within 3 months. It could be next month. But you got guys saying that, oh my God, TitanX will probably die if it doesn't come out until what 3 months from now is April, guys. April is the halving. You know what I'm saying? You got a coin coming out at the halving, at the basically the start of the bull market. I mean, come on, guys. Like I said, after the halving, you got a year and a half to 2 years of bull market. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, guys. I'm gonna end with that. After the halving, after April, we have a year and a half to 2 years left of the bull cycle, the bull run, of the gains, of FOMO, of the euphoria, of everything, guys. Let that sink in, guys. Before you say a coin's dead, before you say the project is dead. Like, anyway, TitanX is 10,000x, man. I've been saying this since the beginning. We'll wait. We'll see. Prove me wrong if you don't agree. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, whatever. Make sure you give it a like and make sure you subscribe. Don't watch the video without subscribing, yo. I see some of you guys watching the video without subscribing. Like, don't take this knowledge, don't take this alpha without subscribing. Like, listen, subscribe. It is crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. I'm out.